Hello and welcome to yet another science class. In today's class, we will learn the second lesson for this year, that is components of food. The lesson is divided into two units in which we will cover these topics. In Unit 1, we will recall the concepts that we are already familiar with, that is, the types of nutrients and balanced diet. In the previous lesson, you have learned what is food, what are the ingredients used in making a food item, and from where these ingredients are made available to us. Every ingredient is made up of chemical substances. These substances are essential in maintaining life and for growth. These substances are called as nutrients. The food that we eat includes 5 major nutrients. Can you list them out? They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. There are 2 other components of food, that is, roughage and water. The 5 nutrients can be put under 3 groups based on the role they play in our body. That is, the energy producing nutrients like carbohydrates and fats, the bodybuilding nutrient protein, and the nutrients that help in protection, that is, vitamins and minerals. Now let us learn about each nutrient a little in detail. To start off, we have the first nutrient, that is carbohydrate. What is the major role played by carbohydrates? Yes, it is used in producing energy that makes it possible for us to do work. Carbohydrates in our food can be present in 2 forms, such as sugar or starch. Sugar takes less time to get digested and hence produces energy faster. Sugars can be of different types like glucose, lactose present in milk, and fructose present in fruits. You must have noticed white froth appearing while cooking rice, or white powdery stains on a knife when you peel a potato. That is the second carbohydrate called starch. Starch, being much bigger in size, takes a longer time to get digested and hence longer time to generate energy. Carbohydrates are generally present in plant products and in milk. We all like to play outside, right? And it is likely that we can hurt ourselves while playing. You must have observed how an injury after some days develops a new layer of skin and covers the scar, making you forget about the incident. What has helped in doing so? It is the second nutrient, that is proteins. Therefore, proteins are useful in growth and to replace old and damaged cells. Proteins can be obtained from both plant and animal sources like milk, meat, eggs, fish, pulses, and others. Moving on to the third nutrient, fats, which help in providing energy to our body just like carbohydrates. However, these fats are used by human body only when we no longer have supply of carbohydrates. And what does it do until then? It helps in keeping us warm and forms a layer under the skin around the heart and kidneys. Fats can be obtained from plant and animal sources like meat, fish, butter, ghee, oil seeds such as sunflower seeds, groundnut seeds, and many more. Vitamins are nutrients required in smaller quantities. There are around 20 known vitamins. Minerals are nutrients that contain certain elements in them and are required in smaller quantities similar to vitamins. Vitamins and minerals together help in protecting us from diseases. Although these nutrients are required in small quantities, they must be included in our diet. What happens when they are not taken? It results in deficiency diseases. These deficiency diseases occur when there is a lack or an insufficient amount of vitamins and minerals in our diet. We will be learning about deficiency diseases in detail in Unit 2. This completes the 5 major nutrients, but our food must include 2 other parts for a healthy body. What are they? You have seen these long strands while peeling a banana fruit or an orange. Fruits and vegetables consist of a carbohydrate that cannot be digested by our body. This is called as roughage or even as dietary fiber or simply as fiber. Although fiber does not give any nutrition to the body, it plays a role in maintaining a healthy body by pushing out undigested food, thereby preventing constipation and reducing the risk of heart and intestine-related diseases. The next nutrient is undoubtedly a very important one. It is water. Water makes up 70% of our body. It is present in our cells and also makes up blood. What is water needed for? It maintains our body temperature, helps in digestion of food, removes toxins in the form of urine and sweat, and helps in making blood that delivers food and oxygen to all body parts. The 7 components that we have discussed so far must be taken in an ideal amount. If any one nutrient is missing, we will face lots of problems. Hence, we must follow a balanced diet. A balanced diet is the daily intake of food which contains all the necessary nutrients in correct proportions. We must keep in mind that a balanced diet cannot be the same for every person. It differs from one person to another based on age, occupation, and gender. For example, an infant requires more proteins for growth. Hence, the child is fed on mother's milk, which contains lots of proteins. A laborer, on the other hand, does more physical work and hence requires more carbohydrates to keep his energy levels high. This brings us to the end of Unit 1. Please evaluate your understanding of the lesson by answering these simple questions. Until then, take care. See you in the next class.